Well, I'm actually here from Mexico City, but I was born in Nicaragua. I'm representing ELIGE, which is a youth network for sexual and reproductive rights. And my computer just went off. Well, but I'm also here as ELIGE, as part of the youth network for sexual and reproductive rights in the Latin American and Caribbean countries. Basically, first of all, I come from the premise that leadership actually can be exercised when we recognize in ourselves and are proud of our gender identities, sexual identities, and we exercise our sexuality. We all should have individual and collective guarantees to the right to personal autonomy over ourselves and our bodies as a principle for equality. We all should fight to have it without discrimination, coercion, or violence. One interest person that I just met during the International Liver Development meeting from China told me that to achieve equality, we need to start working with equitable actions. In the Latin American countries, actions are being done for the so-called dreaming reproductive freedom. By this we mean that a woman is a person, a fetus is not. That not having access to choices in the public health services lead to unsafe and deadly abortions. That contraception forms are not 100% effective, but actually still abortion should be an option. Pregnancy, birth, and child caring should have the same costs for men and women. And finally, without reproductive freedom, we'll never achieve equality between men and women. This is not easy to talk about in Latin America due to the machista or patriarchal societies. From our families, from schools, jobs, on the streets, when we play, when we read, when we watch television, we are taught to behave in certain way in which we concentrate or focus on a penis or a vagina, and not necessarily that should be it. And this is why in Mexico City we have legal pregnancy interruption only when woman has 12 or less weeks being pregnant. In Guatemala, they don't have a proper sexual education in public schools because the church is actually concerned about promiscuity. In El Salvador, feminists are considered and legally typified as terrorists. In Honduras, just some days ago, the National Honduran Assembly banned the use of emergency contraception. In Nicaragua, where I am from, besides having a president that actually raped her own daughter, we have abortion penalized. In Brazil, between 200 or 300 women die per year of having themselves practice an unsafe abortion. And these are only the registered numbers. As you know, these are never accurate. In Ecuador, 10,000 women left the school last year to get a job and get financially responsible for their children. In Chile, men and women, organized or not, are going to promote sexual and reproductive rights bill in a country led by the Catholic Church, the fundamentalist groups, and the Opus Dei. In Uruguay, the former Catholic bishop and now president have a project to ban a law that actually allows women to have the choice to abortion. In Paraguay, although reproductive rights are legally and socially recognized, relationship powers actually interferes in their way toward equality. Finally, and different from the other red flag countries members, in Bolivia, due to the new constitution, sexual and reproductive rights are legally recognized, but in an economical and political unstable climate. So what is the reproductive freedom that we are looking for? I hope it is that in which women and men are recognized as equals, with access to reproductive and sexual health services, and where youth is not only a target group, but actually actors and actresses in action and recognized as citizens for the now, but also for the future. Thank you.